Hey, let's do a teardown of the comingsoon.net website. This is probably one of my favorite websites to keep on top of movies and comic books and computer games. I look at it on a daily basis. However, that being said, even though I love the website, I don't love the website, okay? This is not meant to be a controversial video, just my opinion over what improvements they could make on the look and feel of it. Now, the first thing straight away is I really hate this, okay? Adverts right at the top of the website. Is this really your hero banner? I mean, come on, this is ridiculous, okay? I mean, let me just show you in full screen. This is just awful, okay? I don't even get to see the full words of what you've got down here, so we have got to change that. Let's hit comment over here, and I'm just going to click this advert here, basically this, and say, can we get rid? I can't be more plain and simple than that, can I? Let's just double check that everything in the menu is working. Okay, I mean, look, the logo, there isn't much padding at the top and bottom. However, if they were to add in a bit more, that header would become bigger, so I kind of let it go. Let's just check the search. Okay, that's okay. That looks I quite like that little flow-in effect, and you got the logo, the color branding fitting in with the logo there, so that's pretty good. What about this over here? Oh, that's nice, okay. It's just fluid, it's Ajax almost. It works very well. What about the menu over here? Yeah, the menu is nice as well. It nicely flows down, a bit of transparency. I like that as well. Just hate the advert, right? I mean, I'm not feeling that advert at all. Let's scroll down. Now we get over to our grid-like magazine almost format with the website where it's telling you about new and interesting stuff over here. My only issue is that we don't have even rows. So look, if you're going to have I don't know, let's just say that's 20 pixels. I would say make this even as well because it does jar out at me. For some people looking at that, they're going to say, well, what's your problem? You know, there's a bit of spacing, get over it. But if you're going to have that much between the columns, I feel like you need to imitate that for the row. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to make a bit of a comment. So that's another comment we've added to the site. By the way, all of the comments are on the right-hand side. So if I ever want to jump back in and go, oh, what was that one about? I click it and it'll take me over there. And I could add some further comments on here like, get rid. I don't need to be so over-expressive, right? Sorry. Now, here's where I'm caught in two minds about the rest of this part, the website, where we have the latest news. We get some interesting info. We've got the branding, the wording. It's very clear. The author name, the image. It is absolutely fine. I'm not going to lie. It's absolutely fine. There's nothing contagiously dangerous about it. But this big amount of white space here, now you can't see it for the purpose of what I'm doing here, but there are again adverts here. It's not coming through, but there are adverts. In fact, let me re-explain that. There are no adverts there. The adverts are outside. So I'm showing you now the actual site where we're outside of the website collaboration tool I'm using here to make the comments. Look at this. We've got adverts here, adverts there. This starts to get really busy. And it feels forced on you, okay? So I really don't like what... Oh, there you go. Look, it's now fed through. This is on the actual live website. So look, adverts. It's a sticky advert as well. I mean, come on. Advert at the top. You're removing what is so gloriously wonderful about your website. So let me just go back over and I'm going to have to make a few comments. Okay, I said I'm not trying to be controversial, but now this is probably a bit controversial, right? Because now you might say, well, you just affected their, their income stream or something like that. But if we go back to the actual website, look, the adverts now change. If you're going to put adverts on, how about making the adverts relevant to the website or what you're selling? It might be graphic cards or something. What has this got to do with computer games and movies and sci-fi and fantasy and the whole of Mordor? Mordor. Nothing. As we scroll down the website, you would have that sticky adverts on the left and right. The spacing here is absolutely fine. We then get down to this bit here. Now, I'm going to put this on browse just so we can interact with it. Let's just view it on the full screen and we hit that and the items come through, new releases. By the way, this is on the live website and it's always a little bit like this where it doesn't always come through, all right? And this isn't just like me right now on my very fast internet, okay? This is just the way it is. I'm going to leave a comment here and I think that's a pretty fair comment there about improving how things load. When we scroll further down, we get some further items. Here this seems to be equal in rows and columns. So again, consistency like the comment I made above. The text is all visually okay. You can see all the details. Everything is fine. You could argue about, can we try and make these equal? Because look, you've got the name here, the name there, and there as well. Would it look nicer? There is a danger because then you'd have a lot of white estate here. So I would probably say, let's just leave that one as it is. And then we scroll down. I mean, we've got more adverts. I mean, what can I say? This website's overloaded with adverts. We get more details. It does have an infinite scroll, by the way. Look, we could go all the way down. And then we eventually get down to the footer. Now, we have some information here. I think the footer is absolutely fine. I don't think there's anything more to say about that. I mean, there is a lot of like estate going on here, but I kind of am forgiving over that. So I will let that go. But how does this look on the mobile? And can you just see the point I'm making now about the adverts? Advert. And then we've got the box over here. It just does not work, does it? It's like, I don't even know why I keep visiting this website, but I do on a daily basis because I love to find out stuff. But it always grates me when this happens. An advert will be over here as well. Sometimes they take a while to load up as well, which again is annoying. Some of them are pop-up adverts, even more annoying. We get all the details there. You'll have an advert over there again, which hasn't loaded through yet. I mean, the layout here isn't the greatest, is it? Where you have like this layout here. I mean, I would say, can we maybe show 6? Yeah, I think I'm going to leave a comment here. So for the mobile, can we show 6 items instead of 5? Or reduce it to 4? So it's just more of a grid, because I just think like having the 5, you have this orphaned one appearing here at the bottom. It doesn't really look good to me like that. Right, let's just close that down. Let's just scroll down. And again, you're going to have all these extra items. And the footer looks absolutely fine. The biggest great for me really is the amount of adverts you've got on the website. I mean, that's not a huge amount of comments I've had to put on, really. So you could argue, well, a lot of this is easy to fix, depending on how they want to approach their adverts. But I do have an idea for this section now, and I'm going to click on it. So how about you have portrait images? You could have maybe 1 or 2 below one another, or we even have like the odd, like, 16:9 muted video of a new trailer. It doesn't have to be, mute the sound so the user can decide if they want to play the sound or not. But make that a little bit more integrated into what the website is about. Hey, I hope you enjoy all the comments we've put down here. I mean, the comingsoon.net website, it is one of my favorite websites. I love to come and visit it, but boy, are there problems with it. Take care. See you soon.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring.